As a cricketer, there's something that you cannot put aside, forget, or even just think, now, just leave it for now. And that is your cricket kit, especially as a batsman. Now, I'm going to be walking through the stuff that I have in my cricket kit and my cricket kit itself. So first off, the gloves. I have two pairs of gloves. Now, one is the SG, which I use mainly for my drills at home. And then EM Ultra Max Pro, which I use at the nets, because as a batsman you cannot have enough gloves, and the reason is because you have to let your gloves dry. Next, my SG helmet. Most important piece of equipment in any batsman or cricketer's kit, because we have seen the consequences of not wearing the helmet before. And then my SG batting pads. Now these are still in a good condition. Batting pads do last longer than what your batting gloves do. Another thing, my Moonwalker thigh guard. Now I did have an SG thigh guard, but the quality deteriorated very quickly. This one, what I like about it, it fits like a glove, so it doesn't feel like anything extra. It's like when you move, it moves with you. You know, that kind of thing batsmen understand that. Another thing, batsmen cannot have enough grips. You can never have enough grips, because when you're using them for drills, you usually change them like every 3 months, or depending on how much you use the grip, because you really need to hold the bat. Otherwise it goes flying out of your hand. Now speaking of bats, to the bats. My very first bat, my Grey Nichols Kashmir Willow. Now I usually use this at home or like at the nets with new balls. And the newest edition, my SS English Willow. Now this is by MRF, Genius Majestic. I will use this normally for softer balls, like older balls, and like when you're playing a match or whatever. Now I know, a batsman, but still you have to have something in your kit, and that's balls. Now the balls that I usually use in the nets is like a leather ball, like the SG one that I have here. And then dimple balls like the SS. So I usually use these type of balls on my English Willow. I mean my Kashmir Willow. Don't use it on your English Willow. And of course I have an SS pink leather. Now I don't use this to bat. I use this mainly to do cash practice, and I just have it because I love watching pink test match, especially when Australia is playing. It's just a thing. My favorite balls though, I have to say, is the power hitting balls, like a power ball, Omtex power ball. I have 3, 200 grams, 400 grams, and 600 grams. The next item is not in the cricket kit, but in South Africa it is considered the most important thing ever, even as a cricketer. A rugby ball. I use this mainly for fielding drills, and believe me, it really helps, because when you throw this, as a rugby player, you know how they run, so imagine a cricketer. And also it's fun to play with now and then. So yeah, this is my kit, and I'm very particular about my kit. The reason is because we have seen cricketers lose their careers or like end their careers because of injuries. Now the thing is, the question comes to, how do I pay for this? Well, I have a deal with my parents. I do a couple of things in the house, and they give me pocket money, and so by collecting that over a certain amount of time, I look at my kit, okay, and I look at my stuff. What do I need to get, and what do I need to replace? I usually mostly pay for the smaller things, while my parents usually pay for the bigger things. I try to pay for the bigger things as well. It just gives you that satisfaction, and like, you worked hard for that kit. Let's look after it pretty well, because it protects you. Not only that, but another important advice, I am still learning that piece of advice, is to wear your kit no matter what. On the field, in the net, doing your homework drills, just wear it, because when you wear it in the nets, what I found, it feels weird. I mean, it feels really weird when you're back in the nets in your kit. So better wear it whenever you're doing your drills, nets, or fields. It'll just make it feel like, oh, it's a part of you. That's how the batsman can just play and not feel, well, I'm wearing something extra. So just remember that. And don't forget to subscribe to follow me on my journey of becoming a professional cricketer. Not only that, but have discipline and self-belief, because that takes you a long way. This is me signing out for today.